Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm here to talk about One Piece chapter 997. And as the name suggests, this chapter was absolute flames, and the biggest reason for me it was Zoro. I am a Zoro stan. He is my second favorite character in One Piece, so I am all up for amazing Zoro moments, and we sure get one in this chapter. Finally, after time skip, he has done stuff, but he hasn't had any big moments yet. The biggest one I'd say was when he fought Pika, and Pika wasn't even a difficult opponent for him. So yeah, I think so. The Wano arc is where Zoro is going to get his big moments. Land of Samurai, they fight with swords. What does Zoro want to become? The greatest swordsman. Makes sense that he gets a really big moment in this arc, and this was just the start. I think so for Zoro. The only thing I didn't like about this chapter was the Sanji thing. I didn't like it, but considering Sanji's character, it makes sense. So he went to protect. I know, he's a ladies' man, and he would do anything to protect women, and that's what he was going to do. He heard a woman, and then he went to save her, but instead of that, he got trapped because it was a trap, and I don't know how he's gonna get out of it because alone he can't do anything since he doesn't fight women. So there has to be someone, maybe Tama, but he's on a different floor, so Tama and Nami are not gonna be there. I don't know who's gonna save Sanji because Jinbei and Luffy, they don't care where Sanji went. Luffy has trust in him. He knows that Sanji can take care of himself. So yeah, they don't care about Sanji yet because their main focus is to reach where Kaido is. And the Zoro moment, let's just go there. Let's go and talk about Zoro. So Zoro noticed something falling from the sky. We were not shown what it was yet, but we later get to know that it was Kiku's arm that Kaido cut. So as soon as he sees that, he just gets serious, and there's just one panel of Zoro. After seeing that, I already knew what was going to happen. I'll show it on the screen. You'll see this panel, this Zoro panel. After seeing this, it's never a good idea to piss off Zoro, and yeah, he looks pretty pissed off here, and I already knew what's going to happen after that. I didn't even need to go to the next page. I already know what was going to happen. And Shing, and there goes Apu, one-shots him. Finally, a Zoro moment I've been waiting for so long. I know this is just the start, there are gonna be many more, but finally we get an amazing Zoro moment. He just one-shots a supernova, so that's really crazy. And then he also he gets the antidote, and he just hands it over to Chopper. And there was a pretty good scene between Chopper and Zoro. Zoro gives the antidote to Chopper, and Chopper's like, "I'll take care of it." And Zoro smiling and said, "That's a dog." That was a really good moment. And also what do you say? We know Chopper. He always likes to save everyone, and that's his goal, to cure everything. And he doesn't care if you're enemy or your allies. He'll fix all of them. And he announces that he figures out how the virus works. So he's like, a fire is gonna be able to not completely stop, but it's gonna be slowing down the virus from spreading. So yeah, use fire for that. And who shows up at that time? It's Marco, the Phoenix. He has fire powers. So yeah, I think so he will be using those fire powers to help there, because he asks if there's anything he can do there. And again, Queen just picks up the gun. I've said it before, I don't like Queen. King is an awesome character. Queen, I just hate him. So he picks up the gun. He's like, you know what? Apo is a disgrace. I'm gonna just take care of both of you. And Zoro just slices the gun off. Yeah, don't piss off Zoro. If anybody's looking for any advice in life, just don't piss off Zoro. So, and Zoro he just announces, I'm not here to play your stupid games, Queen. I'm here to cut down the strongest, that is Kaido. And I don't expect anything less. I'm pretty sure he's gonna cut Kaido. That you already know, he was given a new sword and everything, so yeah, he's gonna cut Kaido. Of course, he's not gonna be landing the finishing blow alone. I wish that would be the case, but we know it's not gonna happen. So at least he will play a big role in taking down Kaido. I hope so. That was Zoro. And yeah, now Zoro mentions that I wish I could just fly there, and at that moment Marco shows up. So is Marco gonna take care of here this ice only demon stuff by using his fire, or he's gonna take Zoro up? But King is not gonna let that happen, neither is Queen. So It would be really cool to see Marco versus King and Queen versus Zoro. It would be really cool. It would be so satisfying when you just will see like Zoro finally defeating Queen. I don't like Queen. I'm just not gonna like him. I hope he he gets defeated pretty badly. I just hope. I don't like Queen at all. So I think so that's where it is going, kind of. Because Queen is not gonna let just Zoro go right now, so he'll have to fight him. And I don't think so, since like Zoro has to play a part in defeating Kaido. I don't think so he's gonna first fight Queen and then fight King. He's gonna just fight one of them, and Queen has the highest chances of fighting here. Maybe Queen fights Drake, but that's unlikely. I feel like Queen is gonna fight Zoro. That's how it's gonna be. And we see Tama and Nami escaping, so we still don't know where they're exactly heading to. And we see Yamato and what's his name, Momonosuke. Yamato says that it's like the top priority to make sure that Momonosuke leaves this island alive. It's priority for his safety. I forgot to mention in my previous chapter video that Yamato says that he is the one who's gonna lead this world to the dawn. He was talking about Yamato. So yeah, that's for his priority. And as he says, Yamato says that they don't find any ship there, so they can't escape. And already the Onigashima Island was already floating, because Yamato tells us that Kaido can produce. Okay, these are not the official translations, so they might be called something else. But she says that Kaido can produce. She doesn't say Kaido. She says dragons can produce flame clouds that can make things fly. So that's what Kaido's doing, and we see Kaido. He's announcing, let's just move this new Onigashima to the flower capital, and this will be the paradise for pirates. So yeah, Kaido's already making his move. I feel like when Luffy reaches there, I don't know, are the scabbards dead? Okay, I'm not like, it's not like I want scabbards to die, but that would be really really impactful if they all die when Luffy reaches. So yeah, that would be really, really impactful. So I see that happening, but there's always a chance that they are just really badly injured and they don't die. For some reason, I feel like if not everybody dies, Kinemon or Danjiro, one of them is going to die. I just have a feeling. If not all of them, at least one of them is going to die. And that was it about the chapter. We had the Sanji thing, Zoro thing, Marco, and Luffy thing, and we also talked about Tama and Yamato. Yeah, that was it. And next week it's a break, unfortunately. We already knew that the break was coming. So after that, we will be 998, really close to 1000. I just can't wait to see what the 1000th chapter is gonna have in store for us. So yeah, this chapter, as again at the start I said, as the name suggests, this chapter was flames. And let me know what did you guys think about the chapter in the comments below. And I will be here, not next week since there's no chapter, but whenever chapter 998 drops, I will be here with another video. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.